Hi guys, and welcome to the 11th Annual Leimert Park Village Book Fair.
Short, after Living Single ended, and by the way, for the record, woo 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 is something that my mother used to say to me and my baby brother when words would fail her. So if you fell down and hurt yourself, oh woo woo woo. Or the first time I broke up with my little boyfriend in 3rd grade because I moved very fast. You know, I broke up my, oh woo woo woo, Kimmy, it's gonna be okay. So words with just woo 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 meant I love you, I see you, I acknowledge you, I'm on your side. So one day I ad-libbed that on the set of Living Single. And the producers were like, I don't know what that is, but we're putting that in the show. So when Sinclair would say, woo woo woo, Khadijah, or woo woo woo, that was the energy that you feel behind that is I love you, I see you, I acknowledge you, and I got your back. So that came from my mother who taught me to read. Now, so what am I gonna do now that I'm not on a show? And what came eventually was I still have gifts and talents to share with the world. I don't have to be on a TV show to share my gifts and talents. Through further exploration, my gift is love and laughter. I can spread love and laughter as a toll booth clerk, working across the street at the mall, being on stage here with you, sitting out there doing whatever it is. I just need to spread love and laughter. And my gift became, or searching for gifts became like a quest. And I began speaking and sharing my story and sharing the story with others that you too can open your gifts. And when you open your gift, you share it with the world.
My name is JODI Baker, and I am a young adult fantasy writer. My series is called Between Lions, and it's thank you. I'm so happy you enjoyed reading it. And it is about a 15-year-old girl who discovers that she is descended from a very long line of powerful women whose secrets date back to the ancient Alexandrian library. So hopefully expound upon that more as well.
And my
name is DEBORAH Pratt. I'm a writer, director, producer, best probably known for co-creating a series called Quantum Leap.
Myself, I am an author and a screenwriter. I've written several collaborations with Steve. I teach at UCLA and Antioch University, Los Angeles, which is represented here in the booths. And
I was in high school. I had the most magnificent history teacher. He gave us the first couple of months to take home the official U.S. history book that we were supposed to be learning from, and very quickly moved us through at a rapid fire pace all of the things that we were supposed to learn. And then when we were done with that, he looked at us and said, okay, time to play. And everyone went, what do you mean? And his response, his instruction was for us to go back through the book or look through our own personal histories and find something that we were really fascinated by, whether it was just a couple of lines of mention of something in a history book or something that we knew that was American history but wasn't covered. And we were given a month's worth of classes to go and study that thing, and then we were to come back to the classroom and teach our classmates about whatever it was that fascinated us and lit us up about history. So I went to my library and I was trying to research different African American stories that I wanted to share with my classmates that was kind of relegated to this tiny little bit. And I could not find enough research materials in my library. And I went home to my father and I said, I've got this assignment, I'm trying to do this thing and I can't find books. And I love my dad. He went and took me into his library, and I remember standing there, arms outstretched, while he put in book after book after book, so that I would learn about the Black Panther Party, and then I would learn more about Malcolm X. And he gave me Octavia Butler's book, he gave me Toni Morrison, Gloria Naylor, and I went away blissfully happy and excited and devoured everything I could find.
I love your dad.
I love my dad. Yeah, he's cool. He's amazing. He's a Trekkie. He was a math teacher. He's extraordinary. I'm very lucky to have him. And what happened, I think that's kind of interesting about that, I was so full of joy getting to go back and teach my classmates the things that I had found, and they were thrilled and excited to learn this other history with these amazing details and things that I found. And years later, when I started to write my Between Lions series, I created a character named Anna, who is kind of abandoned by her family, and at the age of 15 inherits an ankh-shaped necklace that she discovers is actually a key that allows her to travel to another dimension where all of the books from the the ancient library of Alexandria have been stored and kept. The diary of the full, complete diary of the human race is still there and being kept, and she is the heir to it all. And she has to make some decisions of whether or not to release that information back to us, and if she does, how. Because we're living in an age of information, and things come and go very quickly, and we get bored, and our attention spans aren't what they are. But also, it's a young woman who has access to the full, complete, total truth of our history, and she also is related to group of librarians whose culture comes from the ancient library of Alexandria, but they have technology that is far vast and incredible to our kind of modern sensibilities where we are today, because they never went through a dark age. So she's dealing with, and this is kind of an Afrofuturism pillar, I think, is that it's this beautiful, amazing thing where you take past and our history, and then you create a vision of an epic future, and then you use those two things in order to examine your present circumstances, figure out not only how to survive but thrive, and that's, I think, and that is one of the themes that I was exploring in Between Lions.
See you next year.